now, I'd like to introduce somebody that is near and dear to me. I'm talking about my own son, Shane, who is standing right there. I should tell you a little bit about this guitar as well. This is a 68 Rickenbacker I bought in the first week of January 1969. And I was feeling like I got a lot of work to do, so I did a bunch of modifications to the guitar, most notably putting a Gibson humbucking pickup right here in the lead position so that the guitar would be really loud and rock and roll. That was about 10 years before Eddie Van Halen did the same thing to his guitar. Well, I then played this guitar on a bunch of songs like Green River and Up Around the Bend, Down on the Corner, some of the album tracks. Hey, this is the guitar I played at Woodstock! You know, that Woodstock thing was kind of a, well, I was there, you know? You're here now. But in one of those flips of, what do they call that, dimensional daring do, it was kind of strange. They called me up somewhere in spring, late spring, summer, like June of 69, said, John, why don't you bring Creedence up to Woodstock? I said, sure, man. Tell you what, just give us a good spot on the bill. The guy on the phone says, 9 o'clock, Saturday night. That's prime time, fella. And I went, all right, we'll be there. What he didn't tell me was, you're gonna follow the Grateful Dead. Now this is all lighthearted in case some of you, your brother is in the band. But anyway, I didn't know what was going to change my life, at least for 50 years anyway. So we got there, Creedence got there by helicopter on Saturday afternoon on the, I think it was the 16th of, maybe 17th of August, 69. Anyway, I went walking around, looked at the crowd. I kind of wanted to meet people. I was kind of a newbie. They didn't know what I looked like, so I could kind of walk around incognito. Anyway, about 6 o'clock, I started to get nervous because there were still 5 more bands had to play before the Grateful Dead. And the math was not working out. But as you probably have guessed, this whole thing was being run by a bunch of hippies. What, we got Timothy Leary out there or something? What's going on? Anyway, I'm not excluding myself from that group I just mentioned because in those days, anybody under 30 years old was a hippie! Period. So we were all alike and we mostly believed the same stuff and listened to the same great music. Anyway, it was being run by a bunch of hippies. 9 o'clock came, 10 o'clock rock, 11 o'clock. The Grateful Dead finally went on at midnight. They started playing their jingly, jangly, tie-dye, patchouli, far out, hep smoker reefer thing. It was cool. About 45 minutes they played, and then suddenly silence. In my band, Creedence, we're waiting in a trailer, and all right, we're ready to go. And somebody comes back and says, no, the Dead's still up on stage. What? Okay. That's right. Anyway, we didn't know what had happened because there was silence out here in the middle of nowhere. Well, in the 90s, the Grateful Dead fessed up that they had all taken LSD as they walked on stage at Woodstock in front of 500,000 people. And right here, I've got a disclaimer because I love the Grateful Dead. In fact, I would love to be playing music with them right now. But this is one of those career choices that went a little awry, I guess you call that. So up on stage, that hour where nobody could find anybody sounded kind of like this. Hey, Jerry! Yeah, man. Where's my guitar? I don't know, man. But anyway, after an hour, they did figure out something. They got everything plugged in. They played another 45 minutes. In fact, I believe it was one song. Anyhow, Dad left the stage, and I come running out there. I'm a young buck. I'm going to set the woods on fire. It was 2:30 in the morning, people. I look down here. I see a lot of kids that look just like me, except they're naked. And they're asleep. The Grateful Dead had put 500,000 people asleep. This is the part that's really funny nowadays. So I started rocking and rolling, good golly, Miss Molly, keep on chugling. Everything that was faster in all blazes, just to try and get things moving, and they were not moving. I could see 2 rows. I couldn't see anything else. It was just 2 rows that were lit up. Finally, I went up to the mic, and I was a little, because this was a big opportunity lost. I said something like, man, we're playing our hearts out. By the way, Creedence was smoking in that set.
Yeah.
Absolutely smoking. You go find that recording, and you will know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no doubt.
But it was falling on deaf ears, kind of. I was frustrated. I said, we're playing our hearts out for you. We just want you to have a good time. Out there in the darkness, some guy's flicking his lighter, and I hear him say, don't worry about it, John. We're with you. So I played the whole rest of my big Woodstock concert for that guy. Then I went home and I wrote this song.